Very happy Saturday morning to everybody. Last day of August 2019. It's August 31st. It's 9 a.m. on the money. All right, here we go. Bulls got let out this morning. Quite a few things happened this morning. Number one, the pasture got opened. Pasture isn't worth a damn, but we've got a total of about 13, 14, 15 days worth of pasture grazing, which is enough time to take place for that sorghum to, for lack of better words, cure in the silo. So the bulls got let out first thing while the cows and heifers were in the cow yard. Big guy went crazy. He's calm as a cucumber. We literally opened the gate, coaxed him for 1 second to get on out, and he just head up high. Headed right out the door, but boy, he got out that door, and he went wild. In fact, he went after that the mineral tub that's just outside that door. He put that thing through hell. He took it for a ride. But he's doing real good. He's already been spotted jumping. That is a heifer, obviously in heat this morning. So AI breeding's done. We made a decision this morning. We've got 3 head of cattle, 1 heifer, 2 heifers, and a cow that is in heat this morning. Now we're still all set up to go through our cycle for the AI breeding to take place in the corral, but a decision was made to not do so. Therefore, you should have kept, it'd make us keep our bulls in for another day or two. The bulls were ready to go out. We've had enough. It's been a solid 30 days of AI breeding. Very happy to say there's been 38 head, heifers and cows, bred AI, and it's just time. So we're very confident that we let the bulls out to breed the 3 animals that are in heat here this morning. Okay, let's talk about the bulls. He's good. That's the bigger one of the 2. I call him Big Guy. He's not huge, but he's the bigger of the 2, so I call him Big Guy. He's good to go. He's all mended up. He's all healed up. He's okay. He had himself a little bit of a leg problem and then a significant foot rot ordeal. And they've been, both these bulls were taken out of the herd here 30 days ago. 30 days exactly. He's good to go, as you can obviously see. Okay. All right, the young bull. There's probably a lot of raised eyebrows right now. The young bull is 75. The young bull is 50% better than what he was. Here's the deal. His problem is not curable. Between that muscle, and that's the cow that's obviously also in heat right there. Basically, folks, what I'm doing here is I'm going to get a little dramatic, elementary, and childish on you. I let him out to take a nice good breath of fresh air for a little while, just a little bit. The way I see it is he can't do any more damage to himself. Maybe, but I'm willing to take that shot. It's very possible he can. I guarantee he's already jumped that cow. I guarantee he's capable of 3, 4, 5, 6 jumpings, maybe more, who knows. He will be shipped. I do not have a choice. The young bull will be shipped. He's in no condition to stay on this farm. I cannot afford to gamble with him. And it's a crying shame too, because he's worth a little bit. And of course I'm going to ship him to market for about pennies, which is a little aggravating, but it's too beautiful of a day here to complain about it. So I'm giving him his freedom for a little while. Whether I'm right or wrong, it's a decision I made on my own, and that's it, and that's all. I don't know what else to say. Big Guy, he's good to go. I believe I remain confident that he's going to be just fine. He's already working hard, as you can tell. What's the fate of the big boy? He's for sale October 1st. I made a very stern and strict decision that all heifers are being kept back. Right now I'm looking at keeping all the calves through the winter. No matter what happens though, all heifers are being kept back that are of breedable age by next July 15th. There's some older heifers, there's some later born heifers that, as far as I'm concerned, are not breedable by July 15th of 2020. They will be shipped for the spring sales. All the other heifers are being kept. Therefore, the big guy has to go. Not to mention all the heifers. No, I'm off a year here. Folks, I guess what I'm trying to say here, if anybody couldn't keep up with that lingo, is the big guy is going to have a whole bunch of daughters running around next year. Okay? So that means he has to go. I'm keeping his daughters. And he's got to go. So he's for sale October 1st. If there's anybody actually willing to give a good price for him, a fair price. If not, I'll keep him. Because of his percentage rate on his semen testing, I'll go ahead and I'll keep him till spring. Beginning of summer. Test him again with proper paperwork and then go ahead and truly sell him. It depends if I can get a fair price for him here October 1st, which is not... We'll go to work. I don't know if you can hear him grunting, but don't worry, folks. I got the ranger right by me. It's okay. There's the young guy. You can tell he's got he has a rear left problem. Threw his hip out, pulled a nerve, shot a nerve, something. Yeah. There's quite a few of you that probably don't agree that I let him out this morning. I really don't know what to tell you. No shit. That tan cow is in heat, and obviously the small guy's been going after her for a little while, and big boy's, he's getting jealous. And I believe that could have been most of the problem here, folks, with the young one. I believe he was doing some jumping here earlier in the year, a little over a month ago. Possibly was knocked off by the big boy. Somebody actually left a comment about that, and I highly agree. That and not sleeping and running around like crazy, that'll also that'll do it as well. So let me get back to what I was saying. Big bulls for sale October 1st, if anybody's actually willing to pay for them. One thing I will not do is give things away. So otherwise I'll keep him through the winter, get him semen tested in the spring, and he'll be a damn good bull for sale here for 2020. We'll see what happens. He cannot and will not breed on this farm next year though, because I'm keeping back all his calves. Heifers. So, all right, folks, it's a beautiful day here in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. It's starting to get a little bit warmer out. As you can tell, that sun's out in full force. Pretty chilly morning this morning. Obviously, I got the little thin flannel on, sporting the new Gen X ball cap. It's a little too cold this morning for the old shaved head. But yeah, things are good. We started the scenario, of course, of grazing, which there's not a whole lot of. You folks, if you keep up with the channel, you know we experienced a 3.5 week drought, not fit for the devil, and it took a huge beating on our pasture land at the exact wrong time. So anyway, we're going to take a little ride. They are going to concentrate on this square here, which of course is what we call behind the barn. They're going to be here all day today, and I'm going to show you what they're going to get tomorrow morning. All right, this is behind the barn. We also call it Kutas. Craig, if you're watching, hope you're having a good week, buddy. We got very lucky. My God, did we get lucky on the second growth, which I know is still pathetic to most of you watching. Around here, this is a very good site for sore eyes. This is only capable of about 1 day of grazing. These cows and heifers are going to beat this stuff up. Regardless, this gate's coming down, and they're going to get this area here for hopefully 4 days. 5 is too much. That's too big of a order. Definitely 4 days. And then of course we're going to rotate. Oh, I'm losing you here. We're going to rotate all the actual the paddock system. They're going to get a paddock per day. There's actually 2 or 3 paddocks that are looking really good. We're going to cut them in half then. But otherwise it's a paddock per day. So we got 13, 14, 15 days worth, if not a few more, of grazing. And then it's time to, they're going to be staying in the cow yard and lot. They're going to share them both. And we're going to begin feeding out that sorghum that I'm looking really forward to, folks. But yeah, things are changing here, folks. Fall is here. Colder mornings, heavy dew. AI breeding is over. It's been a phenomenal 30 days. We ended up recording 38 bred animals by AI, which I think is outstanding. So now all we can do is hope and pray that when the bulls were out for, what was it, 3.5 weeks, that they got quite a few of them. My God, I'm hoping for 25 or 30 of them. I know that it's wishful thinking, but, and then of course they're here to clean up now, or anything that, you know, we didn't get AI'd. One of the animals that is in heat this morning is a repeat. She was AI'd. It did not take. Yes, folks, that does happen. So we'll go from there. All right, I got to check this fence line in preparation for tomorrow morning. I'll also check it tomorrow morning, make sure the deer didn't take anything down or no limbs or trees came across on top of the fence, which there's been quite a bit of work back here in the last couple of days cleaning it up, doing a little weed whacking, and there was a branch that came down and destroyed some of the fencing back over here. That's already been fixed. So got a lot on my list here today, but we're gonna shoot out 3, 4, 5, or 6 more videos here today, folks. They're gonna be very short. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go crop checking today. I'm gonna take you to each individual field, and we're gonna go from there. We're gonna make this fun. It's a great day today. Let's have a little bit of fun. So hope everybody's having a really nice morning. We're gonna talk to you sooner and later.